Hey guys, welcome back to Pinehaven Acres. This morning I came down to feed the bunnies and I noticed one of my does that's due tomorrow just had her babies. You can see the fur in her cage still. And this is her first litter. It's really cold out this morning. It's 56 degrees and the next couple days it's supposed to get really cold in the mornings and at night. And she did not make an adequate nest to keep them warm with that temperature. So you can see she pulled out some fur, which was good, but she didn't. I had all of this hay like tunneled up in here and she just matted it down. So there's nothing really insulating them and keeping them warmer than they could be now. So I'm going to show you what I do in this situation and how I help prepare the nest a little bit better to keep them warmer. And if I have to, I will shelve the babies at night and I'll bring them inside the house or into a warmer space, and then I'll just bring them back out during the day when it's warm and they can get fed at that time. And I also need to count the babies. So this is what I have for supplies. I have a blue bin with a towel in it, and that's what I use to count the babies. And then I have a baggie of some fur left over from another litter that had extra fur. It's always handy to keep extra fur on hand in these situations, or if you have rabbits that are molting, you can save that fur as well. I've heard of some people using dog fur, and I haven't had an issue with the does recognizing a different doe's fur, and you know, it just goes in the nest and keeps them warm, and the does don't mind. So I have that, and then I have wood shavings and some more hay. Here are the bunnies. She had 9 of them. Most of them look pretty well fed. There's one that's pretty small here, so we'll keep an eye on that one. But otherwise you can see they have nice round tummies. I also removed some bloody hay from the middle, and now we're going to add the pine shavings and then some more hay. Ideally, this whole back area would be filled with hay, and she'd have like a little tunnel to get in by the babies, and that'll keep them a little bit warmer. And then I'll put the extra fur in there and put her fur back in and the babies. I like to add pine shavings to my nests because it helps absorb any urine from the babies so that it can keep them drier, and it's also good for insulating, keeping them warmer, and they can burrow down into this and get cozy, and it's just a great thing to have, especially in this type of nest box because it's wire floor, which comes in handy once they get older, so that they don't make their nest all dirty. It helps keep things clean. But for now, I need things as warm as possible. So I just layered that on top, and then we'll fill this with hay. Here's the nest so far, and now I'm going to add some fur. The fur is in, and I put it on the bottom, and then I'm going to put her fur that she pulled out on top of the babies. And there we go, the babies are in, the mama's fur is on top, and I patted down the hay on top of them to keep them a little bit warmer. Baby bunnies cannot regulate their own body temperature until they start growing in some fur, so it's very important that their nesting material is keeping them warm and that they're staying together as a litter, because that's the only way that they will stay warm. I've actually had some baby bunnies freeze in 60-degree weather, which you'd think is warm enough, but they got away from their litter mates, and 60 degrees was cold enough that their body couldn't keep up the temperature. So that is the end of this video. That's how I help prepare the nest a little bit better. I also wanted to mention that when I'm doing this, I'm very cautious around the moms, especially first-time moms. Sometimes they can get protective and act aggressively toward you. Sometimes I'll have to put up a board or something over here so that she can't see what I'm doing. But she did just fine. I just went very slow and made sure to watch her body movement and body language so that I would not get hurt. But everything went smoothly, and hopefully the babies will stay warm now, and we'll probably give you an update in the next couple days. Thanks for watching.